Hey everyone, so I know I'm a bit late, but I am aware of what Gary Lineker said recently. Gary Lineker, the footballer, I don't know a lot about his football career, but obviously he's best known for his. Well, I don't know about best known, but he's more recently known for being match of the day presenter, talking about the different football matches and so on. So actually, that's something I'm thinking that I would love to get into. I would love to sort of be a football presenter. I'd much rather do it than boxing, because boxing, a lot of these fights aren't happening. Boxing's much more boring for me. I'd rather start in something fresh, but it's going to take me however long to get into football, so conversation for another time. So I know I'm late, obviously I've just had other stuff on my mind, but I just want to talk about the comments he made where he compared the British government's actions to the Nazi government. I just think it's a very silly thing to say, because since he did that, I decided to take a look at the Nazis. I've been watching different videos about Hitler and so on. I watched the film, I watched some documentaries, and if you ever watched the film Schindler's List, I mean, look, to compare this British government to the Nazis is ridiculous. And this is the problem with society now. People, they talk about things more, as in they like to just come up with clever phrases or words, and they just want to try and catch everyone's attention. But, they're not actually trying to solve anything. And, it's ridiculous to compare the British government to the Nazis, because the Nazis under Hitler, well, they were actually killing people. They were killing the Jews. The British government are not doing that. It's a very silly comparison to make, and you're not actually addressing the underlying issues, which right now the British people are generally, I'm not saying, I think a lot of people have had enough of all this illegal immigration, and it is a difficult situation to deal with. On the one hand, obviously the immigrants are trying to look for a better life. On the one hand, you could say that they wouldn't be trying to come here if countries hadn't invaded their countries and caused problems there. So obviously I know the UK's invaded countries like Syria and Iraq, it caused problems there. So I'll probably, these are not subjects which I feel that I want to learn more about these subjects before I go into detail. But yeah, you could go from that angle. You could say that the UK is causing problems in these countries, so there is that to consider. But then there is the fact to consider that, the UK is not as what's a good word? There's not as much space as people want to believe there is. It seems it is getting full up. We've got things here are terrible. Everyone's striking. The pay. I came back from abroad recently. In terms of what I get paid at work, I still get paid the same. But then a lot of prices are going up. Like the travel's gone up quite a bit, and what else can I talk about? What else is going on in the UK? Oh yeah, you've got crime, people getting stabbed and so on, kids killing kids. There's a lot of nonsense going on over here. So when you're getting these people coming over and, the UK is a great place, believe me, it's not. Like, the UK's got its own problems. So it's a difficult situation to deal with, but comments like what Gary Lineker, I think everyone's entitled to have an opinion, but someone in his position with his money and so on, but you should be looking to try and solve things instead of just trying to attack the government. If it's that easy, well, what is it Gary Lineker's doing to solve things? He's got all this money. Well, him and his friends could get together, build homeless shelters, build some sort of facilities for these immigrants, but they're not doing that. There's not as much money with the UK government as people think there is, but what he said was ridiculous. That's the main point of the video, and I don't know, immigration's a big issue. I really want to get into it. Maybe, if I could get access, I would love to go to some of these immigration camps. I would love to interview people. I want to do more with my life than just cover boxing. And I admit a lot of Eritreans are coming here. Eritreans from the country I was born in, so I don't want to deny that. But I'm definitely going to do more. This is just a brief video. But what he said was wrong, and he's just exacerbating the situation. But I've said enough for now. I'll definitely do more videos, so take care everyone, thanks for watching.